I wish I wish these white people would stop talking about low IQs and stuff and thinking they have a high IQ. I really wish y'all could stop doing that. Because it just sounds crazy. I mean, because it's just like you acting like skin color is the thing. Like, I remember reading this psychology book that my mom had. And they were saying if a white kid and a black kid grew up in the same place, you know, they like, say if they had a facility or something, and you know, there was no bias in the way they taught these kids. Did these kids, you know, that they grew up together, they ate the same foods, all this other stuff, there would be no difference between the two. It's not based off of skin color. And it's like these ones that keep saying this shit are like the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet, talking about IQs and my IQ is this, my IQ is that and shit. It's just ridiculous. And it's like here, like usually when I'm working on something like this, like I'm listening to the people's videos, like it's kind of like white noise, but I'm still listening nonetheless. And I'm hearing people talk about like who has the high IQ. This person is saying this person is saying that. And I'm like, the whole time I'm working on this, and you talking about IQs, I'm like, I'm working on this model, or whichever one I'm like, rather if it was a character or just anything, period. And I'm like, you talking about this IQ shit. It's just like, it's just ridiculous to me. I can't believe this shit. Like, I don't know where this is even coming from. Like, it must be the bell curve or whatever the fuck that book was. It must be something. But I'm like, dude, like, shut the fuck up with this IQ shit. Like, it sounds like it's like the Dunning-Kruger effect. Like, you're trying to find something to make yourself seem superior, but you're not. And then this is coming from people that say, like, I don't do research. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, I couldn't, like, okay, if you have a high IQ, sit in my seat and you do this. You figure out all the shit I'm doing. If you have a high IQ, you're supposed to know exactly what I'm doing without researching this. You're supposed to know everything. You're supposed to know how I'm doing, how I'm putting these, I'm going to just say lines, even though I know what the lines are called. But how to put these lines together, how do you do all this stuff? Figure this out. And then figure out, like I'm trying to make a sci-fi engine to like, I don't know, like a hover car or something. So I have to research how a real engine looks like and then try to make an abstract engine out of this and doing all the parts. Figure out how to do that, bro. Like, no, don't figure it out. You're supposed to have the high IQ, sit in this seat and do what I do without learning anything about what buttons to press, anything. You're supposed to automatically know what this is. You're supposed to know everything if you got this high IQ. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to stop. Y'all sound stupid. Like it's like the whole IQ, like black people, their IQ was like 75 to 80%, and the whole time I'm working on it, I'm just like, I'm not usually saying nothing. I'm just listening. And I'm just like I'm just listening. Like, really, bro. Like here it is. Because all they say IQ is about recognizing patterns. But just my creative resume is I'm a 3D artist. Let me state this for instance, because it seems like people are not going to understand what I'm talking about. The credits of GTA 5 is like 30 something minutes long. At Rockstar, I'm doing half of their job. So basically, like the credits would be like, I don't know, like 15 minutes long. Just saying, if it was an even 30 minutes, even though it's not. I'm literally doing half of everybody at Rockstar's job. I'm a 3D artist. I'm doing hard surface modeling, which is this. Character design. The concepts to the characters were already done like 2 decades ago. I did the materials to the character. I rigged the character. I'm doing animation to the character. What else I've done with the character? The clothes of the character. So I gotta be like a fashion designer. Now I'm gonna move off of the 3D artist perspective, because until I figure out something else. But then I'm writing the script to the game. I write movie scripts, which I have to learn. You have to learn the formatting, because you just can't write some shit in Microsoft Word. You have to have that formatted in a different way with the ext, int, cut to whatever. So it's the book, the story to Black Dragon #8. Then the other movies that have nothing to do with it, which is like 9 scripts I wrote. Then you got the lyrics, that just song lyrics of all different genres, and learning how to put words together to make a song sound like a song. What else? Like there's just a lot. So when I'm hearing people talk about like who got the high IQ and shit, it's like, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just like, why are y'all motherfuckers harping on this? Like, the shit is just ridiculous. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? See, listen to this dude. Wow. It's like I said, it's just ridiculous with this shit, man. And I'm not saying I'm like the smartest dude of all time and shit. I'm not saying that. Like, given my history, I'm not saying I'm like the smartest dude. But it's just kind of like, damn, though. You know what I mean? It's just, I just... It's to me, it's just ridiculous. That's all I can say. It's just ridiculous hearing this shit. Like, I don't know who these dudes are, to be honest. Like, who are these dudes? Like why do you think that you have like okay, like, I don't, like, this dude is talking about Somalians, which we know that's just a cover up for like all black people, but you don't want to seem that racist. So it's just, oh, I'm just talking about somebody's region. But it's like, who do you, like, what is your, like, okay, what is your IQ? Have you even took an IQ test? Like, you just sit there and make like Twitch videos or YouTube videos, and you talking about somebody's IQ. Like that shit is wild, bro. Like, who are you to say whose IQ is high? Like I said, did you take an IQ test? Do you even know what yours is? Like, you just talking shit. Like, it's just I don't know, bro. Like I said, I said this before, but the internet the internet was the worst thing mankind could have ever created. The internet was the worst thing mankind could have ever created. Because it's like everybody could just talk mad shit all the time. And act like that this one group of people can't do this and do that. It's just like it's this dude. I'm not even gonna say his name, but it's this dude. He was talking about like black people can't govern themselves, and I'm sitting up there like, you know what? Nobody ever pushed back on that. Like, with all the stuff in human history, you got bombing Nagasaki and Hiroshima, you got the Holocaust, slavery, the Great Depression, the Great Recession. You got all the colonization, creating diseases, giving people diseases, all the stuff, all of human atrocities was all done by white people. So with, you know, even with this AI shit, who created this AI shit? Who's facilitating all this shit? White people. Who figured out, like, let's make guns more powerful and explosive? Who's owning these weapons manufacturers? White people. Who's using these weapons to bomb and kill and maim people? White people. White people have done all the atrocities of human history. We black people did not do anything to anybody on a militarily, economically, or historical scale. But for some reason, all these groups of people all have some hate towards us, and we didn't do anything to you. But the white man is the one doing all this shit to everybody around the globe, but y'all just love and praise the white man all the time. But he is the one, the white man is literally fucking people up. Who's talking about gay people can't have rights, or who's taking away rights? It's the white man, white people is doing that shit. So with dude's logic talking about black people can't govern themselves, I could turn around and say the same thing about white people. White people can't govern themselves. Look at the shit y'all do. The fuck you mean? But I'm not gonna be like I wouldn't like, even off of that, you can say that is true. But I'm not gonna disparage a whole group of people because of that shit. And just like how they have this thing about black people having low IQs. Like, what about Neil deGrasse Tyson? What about the Obamas? Like, what about all these, like, these black people with all these like high-paying jobs, these scholars and shit? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, this shit makes no sense, and this shit is coming from people who never took an IQ test. Don't know what I bet they don't even know what IQ stands for. I mean, hell, have you even played the game? Like, it's just I don't know, bro. I'm like, and all the while I'm sitting up here doing this. All this whole time I'm sitting up here doing this, listening to people talking about IQs and shit. Like, the shit is crazy, dude. That shit is insane, man. And I really wish y'all motherfuckers could stop saying that shit, because you look stupid. On some real shit, you look dumb. You look and sound dumb. Cause I'm just like, I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, see, and then this is another thing. Y'all motherfuckers don't be in the real world to like you're in your house somewhere. Like you're not outside saying this stuff to a real person. Cause you know you will get played. You know you will get checked for that. So you just don't come outside, you don't say shit. Cause if somebody heard you say that shit for real, you know there's gonna be a altercation somewhere. You know you gonna get it. Cause it's like you can't say nothing to me and say that shit. You better not come in my face and say I got a low IQ, cause I will fuck you up. I will seriously fuck you up, bro. Cause that shit is irritating. Like as far as I come and the shit I do, and you gonna come in here and say that shit, yeah, you gonna have to get beat. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Like you can't. Oh, we gotta use our words. No, fuck that. We at this point in society, we've passed that. But y'all motherfuckers still want to operate on that word shit. No, we've gone past that. People need to get beat. People need to get their asses beat on some real shit. Cause this shit has been going on for too long. Where it's like you could just say the most craziest inflammatory shit and just think it's all cool and you could get away with it. Nah. You don't get away with this shit. You have to get your ass beat. Because if the internet never existed, you would have to say that shit and stand on this shit in real life. And you know you ain't gonna hold up. Like I said, you better not come in my face and say that shit. Cause I'm just letting you know. This is not a promise. This is not like hyperbolic and all this other bullshit y'all say. No, this is gonna happen on some real shit. It's just like the sun. The sun doesn't come up like I'm gonna promise I'm gonna come up tomorrow morning. No, the sun just comes up. You know it's gonna come up. It's not gonna be like I don't feel like it today. No, the sun comes up and you know it. You know the sun's gonna come up. This is the same thing. You're just going to get beat. It's just gonna happen. So you might as well just accept the fate. If you come with me, if I hear you say some shit, if I'm in the vicinity, you know what I mean, and damn sure if you say that to me, yeah, it's not gonna end well for you, bro. Cause I don't play that shit. Cause look, cause here's the thing that a lot of white people think. A lot of white people think all black people come from the hood. I didn't come from the hood. I grew up in the suburbs before y'all moved out with white flight. But I grew up in the suburbs. And I'm not saying that we grew up like we were like the hard kids and shit, like this was like Dangerous Minds or whatever. You know, but if you said some reckless shit, you was gonna get beat. There was gonna be a fight. Like you just couldn't say some shit. Like I said, I grew up in a different time, in a different place, in a different time. I grew up in a totally different time where it doesn't matter what anybody said. Nobody needed to hear no context. Nobody didn't want to hear anything like, oh, somebody was being hyperbolic and all this other bullshit. If somebody said that you said something, you was going to get it. That you was going to get confronted for real. There was going to be a real altercation. Like nobody was going to be like, well, like let's have a debate on this and let's debate and change my mind and all this other goofy bullshit. No, I heard you say something. Now what's up? And you better say like, oh no, I didn't say anything. And you better hope nobody say like, nah, yes you did. You better hope nobody's around to say that shit. You just better hope Did you just say like, oh, I didn't say that, and they just walk off? Because if you like, I mean, dude, I mean, you was acting like this and said this, then you was going to get beat. That's just how it is. And all these other little weak motherfuckers now, that they on some whole shit. It's like throwing a rock and hiding your hand, but you're like it's like we all know you threw the rock. You're really not hiding your hand, but we can't get you because we're not in your state. It's like if a tree falls in the woods, doesn't make a sound. It's like, yeah, it makes a sound, you're just not there to hear it if you're not in the vicinity. It's just like this. Like somebody could talk shit in Nevada about somebody in New York. Like the person in New York ain't gonna travel all the way to Nevada to do some shit. But it's just like this is the nature of the internet though. It's just you got a whole bunch of bitch made assholes just talking shit, and they could just talk shit. They don't have to back it up. They don't need facts. They don't care about facts. And they could just say this shit and get away with it. See, like I said, back in the day, even though this is not back in the day, but you just couldn't back out of an ass whooping. I mean, you could, but for the most part, like you had to joke your way out of it. And sometimes even then that wasn't gonna work. But just say for the sake of argument, like that was kind of like the only way you could maybe back out of the shit. But for the most part, it was going down, bro. It was just going down, and you couldn't back out of the shit. I miss those days, cause like I said, you got a bunch of bitch made people now. It's just hoes. I mean hoes, bro. Like the shit is insane, man. The shit is insane, and I'm so tired of this shit. Like I said, I'm tired of this shit. And then you got people going back and forth. You know, this person got to make a video about this person. See, this is what I'm saying, because people are not in the same state of vicinity to really do anything. It's like this person in California is making a video about a dude in Texas because he was the dude in Texas was running his mouth. And it's like, you see what I'm saying? And it's just this back and forth, like it's almost like a game of telephone, or like, you know, this little mealy mouth, like, well, I gotta make a video about you because you said this, and I gotta make a video responding to you. No, if you said something, you was gonna get the knuckles to the chin. You was gonna get it. Like I said, I'm just like, wow, this shit is crazy, man. Like I'm watching this video, and it's just like, god damn. Like I said, don't do it, man. Ooh, man, y'all, I'm telling you, the internet was the worst thing that mankind could have ever made. This was the worst thing that mankind could have ever made. I wouldn't necessarily say the internet per se, but I would say social media. Social media was the worst. Social media was the worst invention mankind could have ever invented. Because like I said, you got like mad people and shit acting crazy. I mean, people be dying from this shit. Like, look at like the Squid Kid. And she committed suicide because people was talking about her. Even though it's like she had like the best like cosplays and shit. It's just like people always talking shit got to her, and she ended up like committing suicide. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, this shit is wild. You see what I'm saying? Or people having body dysmorphic disorders and shit. Because you got people talking shit all the time. Like, people are suffering, and you just piling onto it. All because of the internet. Or it's just like, well, some people could be like, well, get off the internet. But if somebody is making like a living or trying to enjoy themselves on this shit, why should they get off because you got a problem with it? Like, I'm telling you, the shit is fucked up, man. The shit is fucked up. And people be getting like death threats and shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing. Like you sending death threats to somebody. It's like, bitch, you live in motherfucking New Hampshire. Like, come to my city and try that death shit. Just try that shit. Just all that shit you talking about, the death threats. You go. I'm telling you, bro. See, this is what I'm saying. You're just mad, and you running off at the mouth. You ain't about that life. And if you do, somebody's gonna come and get you, bro. But like I said, you just got a bunch of bitch-made people. Ever since this 2000 shit happened, that's when the bitch-madeness happened. That's when it happened. You got a bunch of bitch-made people. You got like I'm not talking about like people like that actually got mental health issues. But it's just like on social media, you got a bunch of unstable, mentally stunted people on the internet that are getting rich off of being clowns, and they don't know how to adjust to this shit. You got all these people like in the chat talking. You gotta constantly keep performing. Half of the time, some people don't even believe the shit they say, and it's just completely ridiculous. And you talking about this shit like the whole IQ thing, and it's like, okay, so what's your IQ though? If you have this high IQ and you running off at your mouth talking shit all the goddamn time, what's your status then? What's your IQ? Your shit is below room temperature, bro. Your shit is in the single digits. Because if you was smart, you wouldn't be saying this shit. And then you got like real scholars that study IQ tests, just be like, yo, all this is just recognizing patterns. Like anybody could like do this shit. Like that, and then you leaving out like all these other factors like emotional intelligence, like street smarts, creative intelligence. Like there's like all these other things that you're not factoring into this IQ shit you keep boastering about. So it's like, bro, like I said, like it's just ridiculous, man. Like I said, I wish y'all could shut the fuck up.